Nite Snacks. It's Friday, and as you may know, I took my first day off yesterday, even though it's not a weekend. But there are times where I can take days off, so I have to keep things quiet, okay? But all right, so yeah, I took the day off because I'm tired. I was tired. I just had a lot going on. It's been a long week, and my anxiety level has tripled. So. And I want to try and keep things quiet, especially for my first show since Wednesday and my last show of the week. So, okay, so as you may know, we're going to start things off tonight with Alec Baldwin facing manslaughter charges. Because during the film production of Rush, not Rush Hour, with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. I'm talking about the movie called Rush. And that's when Alec Baldwin, well, it was supposed to be, but now, with the accidental shooting over at the production of Rush, Alec Baldwin is now currently facing manslaughter charges. So, it's shocking. It really is shocking because, Alec Baldwin has been through some ups and downs throughout his acting career. He really has. So, like for example, when his divorce back in 2007, he had some ups and downs back then. So, and now he is now facing manslaughter charges. So, during the accidental shooting during the film's production. Shocking, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just keeping my voice down because, I've been talking loudly lately and I have to keep my inside voice. So this is show number 14. Oh, and no Q&A tonight. I'm not in the mood for it. Sorry, maybe next week. All right. No Q&A tonight, which is questions and answers, which I was supposed to do every Friday, but not every Friday. Sorry, but that's how it goes. All right, so yeah, I'm just not in the mood for it. So, how was everyone's day today? My day's okay. I'm just a little sad today because I miss my mom, miss my dad, and I miss my old house. I miss it terribly. Even though I like living here, I still miss my old house terribly. I really do. And it's taken an emotional toll on me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep my inside voice. And also, I just heard the news that legendary musician David Crosby passed away. He was a member of the 60s rock band, The Byrds, and was also one of the founders of the rock group Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Later became Crosby, Stills and Nash, but it was originally called Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, or Crosby, Stills, Young and Nash. And yeah, well, it looks like they're talking about Alec Baldwin right now. 1 second. Well, it's over now, but just saw that Alec Baldwin has returned to Manhattan, where he will be facing manslaughter charges for his accidental shooting during the film production. It's shocking because this isn't the first time that a celebrity has faced criminal charges. Because, despite their popularity, celebrities can be charged with a crime. They can, like Bill Cosby, for example. Yeah, like Bill Cosby, for example. Because he hurt a lot of those women for the last 3 or 4 decades, or for the last 4 or 5 decades. Sickening of what Bill Cosby did. So, and also, Bill Cosby, when he hurt all those women, he went to jail or prison, but then he got released. I think it was in either in 2018 or 2021, I think. But it still sickens me. And when Cosby was released from prison that year, I was outraged because I just can't believe he hurt all those women. And that's why I have to talk inside voice, because I don't want to wake up my fellow housemates. I know the fact that I get too excited, I get too wound up, but it's just so much for me to handle. It really has been. So, and you know, my anxiety level has quadrupled since my mom passed away. So, been very extremely stressful of what I've been going through. And you know, I'm working towards my alone time, my independence. That's why my supervisor is coming on Tuesday at 4:00 p.m. when I return from day program. So it's been extremely stressful. It really has been. So, and you know, life without my mom has become tough, skyrocketing tough. It really has. My mom was like my best friend to me. She really has been. Oh, you can't stop yawning. And earlier tonight, before production of Late Night Snacks, I was downloading some PlayStation 1 games on my Chromebook for emulation. Because you know, as I mentioned in one of my previous episodes of Late Night Snacks, I've been talking about emulation, though. Starting with NES and SN Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 1, you name it. So, there's a lot of, because you know, retro gamers who grew up in the 90s should, the 80s and 90s should recommend. I would also, I just can't stop yawning because it's been a very, very stressful day, especially for me, because life has become so stressful for me lately. Jesus Christ. And I'm trying to keep my voice down, so, because you know, life has become very stressful for me. Sure has. And also, Jesus, I can't stop yawning. And also this Sunday at 3:30 p.m. On YouTube, here exclusively on my YouTube channel, I will sadly be doing a live memorial tribute for my friend Colin Manicue, who will mark 1 year since he passed away this Sunday. So, and please join in Sunday for my first ever non-Late Night Snacks live stream, which I will be doing a live memorial tribute to Colin Manicue, who sadly passed away just 3 months before my mom did. It's heartbreaking. So please stay tuned at 3:30, and I will be talking about my fun-filled experiences I had with Colin for like 2.5 decades. So, and I can't stop yawning. Yeah, I'm just really sad today, but the show must go on. I want to try to keep my inside voice because I don't want to wake up my fellow housemates or distract anyone. So like I said, this Sunday, 3:30 p.m., I will be doing a live memorial tribute for Colin Manicue. And maybe tomorrow, I'm thinking about drawing a sketch of for Colin to remember him by. Because you know, I got a sketch pad, and I had to figure out how to use the pencil work for the sketching. So, and it's sad, because you know, it's very heartbreaking of what we went through in 2022. Started out pretty bad, especially all of us, including myself. Oh, and did you know, when we went to the park today, when I was waiting in the van, I took a nice nap. So, closed my eyes for a little bit and drifted off. So. Oh, and don't forget to to subscribe to my channel, so this way I can reach my 100 subscribers goal, and eventually 200, and eventually 1K. So please don't forget to subscribe, because I am closing in on 100 subscribers. Sorry, I keep talking like Porky Pig. That's all, folks. So, yeah, I can't stop talking like Porky Pig. I mean, yeah, I keep talking like Porky Pig for some reason. Well, it's because sometimes I speak up in a fast-paced way. Get with the yawning. Jesus Christ, when will it stop? Been a long week, long stressful week, and you know, I'm stressed out really badly. So I miss my old house, I miss my mom, I miss my dad. And you know what? Maybe one day next week, maybe I should write a letter to my mom in heaven and tell her what I'm going through, how I'm feeling, and how I can manage my coping skills, you name it. Because, you know, life has become more difficult without my mom, physically and mentally. So, and I try to do a great job with my coping skills. Even if I go to a program on every day except on 4 days a week that I don't fit into. So, yeah, I really don't fit into that program. But it's their stupid decision. Yeah, it's just their stupid decision, Sue. But, like I said, you know, I gotta get a job one day. I'm gonna talk to my supervisor, my guardian on Tuesday, because she's gonna stop over at my group home at 4 p.m. after when I get back from program. And I want to talk to her about shaking things up in my life. Oh, Jesus, I can't stop yawning for some reason. It's because I had a long week. It's been very stressful lately. It really has been. So, it's been a very, very stressful week for me. But I'm doing a great job with my coping skills lately. I really have been. You know, I'm going to try to control my anger. Because, you know, I've been listening in my previous videos. I've been talking about Japanese jazz fusion. And I've been listening to that more often to ease my stress and my anxiety. Because, you know, my anxiety has tripled since my mom passed away. And it's like I don't have my guiding light anymore. She was like my best friend. She really is my best friend. And I just can't believe she's gone. Almost for a year. And that's why I changed dramatically, because my mom was like my best friend to me. She was like my knight in shining armor. She really was. And I just can't believe she's gone. I just can't believe my mom is gone. And it's just how hard for me to go through. Jesus, let me watch this for 1 second. Yeah, I just saw in the news that there was an actor that disappeared after being trapped in an avalanche. So, oh Jesus, a Denny's son killed a woman in Kentucky after it fell off a pole. Jesus Christ. That's dangerous. So, like I said earlier, I'm closing into 100 subscribers. So please don't forget to subscribe, and because I'm close to 100 subscribers. I want to reach that triple digit mark. So, been a long week, but best part about it, I'm glad it's almost over. That's why I'm using my inside voice, because I want to try to talk quietly. Because I don't want to wake up, because you know I'm a night owl, but I don't want to wake up my fellow housemates. So, and you know something? Did you know earlier today, when I was going to have lunch, I made English muffins, and I topped it off with tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese to make English muffin pizzas. Because you know, I've tried individual pizzas before, like what I made on biscuit dough. It was delicious. It was to die for. And also with a bagel, and even a tortilla shell. Did you all know that? That I made pizza on like almost everything. Like a bagel or an English muffin or biscuit. So, because I just put tomato sauce and sprinkled mozzarella cheese on it, and put any toppings on it like pepperoni or buffalo chicken or whatever. It's to die for. It is to absolute die for. So, as you know, I'm a good chef. I can cook my own meals. So I'm like a professional. Well, not quite, but still, I'm a good cook. Because you know, I'm practicing to live on my own one day once I get my alone time, and I want to talk to my guardian about it on Tuesday. And I'll tell you more about it at show number 16, which will be this Sunday. And you know, I'm going to be taking some days off from late night snacks, depends on whatever. So, been a long weekend. And yesterday, when I got really tired, I did not feel like doing late night. I had to delay to late night snacks show number 14 to tonight, because I was so tired. I had a lot going on. It's been life has become so stressful for me. And yes, it really has become so stressful. They're just saying that the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom is fined for refusing to wear a seatbelt on the news. It's just shocking. Oh, they saw dolphins spotted in the Bronx and Brooklyn. Cool. And you know something? Want to hear trivia? Not a trivia question, but a trivia. That dolphins are actually mammals. That's right. Just like whales, dolphins are mammals. So, yeah, whales and dolphins are both mammals, not fish. They're both mammals. Did you all know that? Because, you know, I know everything. I know mostly everything, so I'm like a know-it-all. I'm like a genius. So, and you know, I am just like a genius. So, because you know something, whales and dolphins are actually mammals, not fish. They are both mammals. Oh, kind of cool, isn't it? Even though they do look like fish, but they're not fish. They're mammals. Kind of cool, isn't it? Did I tell you about this trivia about whales and dolphins being mammals instead of not fish? So, let's see. It's been a long week, but I'm glad I got an itchy leg. Yeah, itchy. So, and I might have a busy day tomorrow looking ahead onto me to cheer me up, because I miss my mom. I miss my dad. I miss living at my old house. So, and you know, my supervisor's going to come in on Tuesday to discuss so many things that'll shake up my life to make my life much more easier. So, you know, life has become more difficult without my mom. And since I moved here, it really has been. So, and I don't know what to do with myself anymore. It's been tough. It really is tough. here. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, wait, remote's right there. I feel like getting up. And I just feel like doing inside woods because I want to try to keep things low tonight because, you know, this week's been long. It's been stressful, but I'm glad this week's almost over. So, yeah, this week's been totally stressful. I can't stop yawning. Oh, and tomorrow the Giants take on the Eagles in the divisional game. So, the road to the Super Bowl has officially continued. Now, let's go Giants. Yeah, and I was just watching SmackDown, WWE SmackDown tonight, and I was watching AEW Rampage as well. Yeah, well, Friday night is a good night to watch wrestling because, you know, when WWE SmackDown first aired, it used to air on Thursday nights, back when it aired on UPN, and then they moved to Friday nights, and then back to Thursday nights, and then Tuesday nights, and then back to Fridays. As you know, on, let's see, UPN, CW, My Network TV, which is also UPN. Let's see, Sci-Fi, USA, Fox, let's see. They changed the days of WWE SmackDown. Well, actually, five times on 5 different channels, 5 or 6 different channels, that is, because, you know, UPN and My Network TV are the same channel. And nowadays, My Network TV is almost like MeTV, well, more like an independent station, I think. So, yeah, that's My Network TV or My 9. So, yeah, it's on Channel 9. It used to be UPN. Now it's My Network TV. Does anyone remember? God, I miss the 90s. I really do miss the 90s. So, alright, so. Hey, I'm tired. It's been stressful. And I think, well, I guess I should be calling it quits for the night because it's almost bedtime. I try to keep things low. It's tough, stressful. So I'll see you all on Sunday at 3:30 p.m. where I will be doing a tribute to Colin Manicue. So please stay tuned, please subscribe, and see you all on Sunday.